Hello and welcome back guys to the Eye Candy channel. I've been away for ages because I just haven't had any good ideas to share with you guys to give you more filmmaking tips. But if you're watching me right now, that means that I've come up with something incredible, a new idea for cinematography. Now, the product I'm going to be using today is the Zhiyun Tech Remote. And this remote is something that is actually an amazing tool. But if you think about it, the only time a person would actually use a remote is if they're so far from their gimbal that they won't be able to actually press the controls. Otherwise, what's the point of having a remote? And the truth is, you might think to yourself, what's the point of even making a remote for a gimbal? Unless of course you're a high quality production where you're so far from the camera, or you're flying the gimbal in the air and you just want to control it from far. Or let's say you're controlling two cameras simultaneously and you want to control the gimbal using the remote. Let's say you're a one-man band and you have two cameras and you want to just control the action from two locations. All of this stuff is good, but really I think what I'm about to show you is the real reason these remotes were made. And let's have a look at what I've done. So here's my gimbal on top of this monopod, and I've put the remote in line with the monopod. Now I know that it comes with a adapter, so that's designed for it, but the problem with this adapter, it's actually quite counterintuitive. I mean, I know it works perfectly on the handlebars, but what if you wanted it to go in line with the pole? If you don't want to use the handlebars, this thing won't actually help you in any way because it's a sideways. What happens is the pole goes here and then the remote sticks sideways, which isn't good for our purposes. So what I've done is gone back to the old-fashioned method of using these thingy-me-bobs, I don't even know what they're called, and basically tie two of them to this pole. And now what we've got here is a gimbal which we can control from far away. Now let's check out some footage of what we can do with this kit. Welcome back. Now the way this parallax kind of effect works is by raising the camera with the monopod, simultaneously controlling the camera with the remote and making sure that it remains kind of locked on the subject. That way what you're actually doing is a jib kind of effect, but it's all handheld. And that's what's so amazing about this setup. So for any of you who have a Zhiyun Crane and you are considering getting this kind of amazing kind of effect, this kind of jib effect, I would highly recommend ordering the cheap, the $26 price range remote and attaching it to your monopod just at the bottom. And whenever you need it, you just switch it on. You don't even have to have it on all the time. It's only when you need that specific kind of shot. This was the Eye Candy channel, always only bringing you high quality content. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and we will be producing more and more filmmaking tips. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.